The day would come to say goodbye, and the hopes of seeing my family I knew would never end. As the day grew shorter and the time grew nearer, my fear grew stronger. While the day finally came to say goodbye, and the fear of watching my buddies die, I knew would never go away. But my mom said, son, if you want your freedom and your rights, you'll do what you have to do. So put your fear behind you and know that your country needs your help. As I got in the truck and started to drive away, I turned back only to see my mom standing there with tears in her eyes. I knew that times had changed, and only being 17, I knew the war was about to make a man out of me. As the day grew shorter and the camp grew nearer, my fear grew stronger than I'd ever imagined. That night as I slept in an unfamiliar bed, I kept remembering what my mama had told me. As I wiped the tears from my eyes, I prayed that someday I would see my family again. Morning finally came and we were up and dressed for battle. With a gun in our hands, fear in our eyes, and love in our hearts, we marched off to the line of death. As we came closer to the line of death, I couldn't help but think to myself that today was my day to die, but to turn back now would only mean that I was a coward. We finally came to the line of death, and shots were fired. I looked to my left and I looked to my right. One by one my buddies were dying, while the others turned and ran. Now it was just me and a couple of my buddies left. We dropped to the ground and fired back. One by one they fell.